Hi, another rhyming picture book this morning for you to join in with. And the word that you've got to say is the word bird. So listen to the rhythm and the rhyme and you'll hear where you've got to come in. I'll do it really, really slowly first time round so you can have a good look at the pictures as well. Lovely, lovely pictures from Abby Cameron. And then we'll see how fast we can do it. Okay? Look, somebody's been walking all over this book. Little bird footprints all over the end papers. So cheeky. Okay, now this, I love this picture that Abby's done of this little girl. And you'll see her throughout the book. And she's got a pair of binoculars around her neck in this picture. And when I was 8 years old, I had my very first pair of binoculars, and they were very big and heavy, and I could only just hold them up to my eyes for about 2 seconds before my arms started wobbling. But I remember seeing just kind of ordinary garden birds through those binoculars when I was a kid, and how thrilling it was to be able to see every detail, you know, the little bits of feathers around their beaks and the ring of colour around their eyes. Just gorgeous. So if you get a chance to look through a pair of binoculars, even at really, really ordinary things like pigeons or sparrows or starlings or whatever it is that happens to be near where you are, and there will be something if you just keep your eyes peeled, look and enjoy those little details because they are stunning and they will make your heart sing. Okay, so are you ready? You've got to say bird and you've got to say it in the right place. Okay, so here we go. Beak and feather, nest and wing, flap and peck and hop and sing. They all add up to just one word. Can you say it? Yes, it's bird. And there you can see that beautiful, brightly coloured little bird, looking very big through the binoculars, but of course very tiny because it's a hummingbird. And we're going to come back to hummingbirds in a couple of days because I've got a picture book about hummingbirds. Teeny tiny, flitting round, or huge and walking on the ground. Perching high up in a tree, or gliding far, far out to sea. Hooting in the darkest night, or warbling in the dawn's first light. All so different, but one word describes them all. That's right, it's bird. Lots of different lovely kinds of birds there. Can you see the pelicans? Can you see an avocet? And one of my favourite ducks down here, the little shoveler duck, and a pochard, and a pintail. I got obsessed with pintails when I was about 18. I spent ages trying to draw them and they're really hard. Abby's done it beautifully. And then my favourite duck of all down here, these little teal. Oh, so cute and tiny. Okay. Beaks that sift or sow or grab, and feet that paddle, cling or stab. Wings for flapping, soaring, swooping, or underwater, loop the looping, because of course penguins' flippers are of course wings turned into another purpose. With fancy tails and heads with crests, there we go, with plumes and funny blow-up chests. I don't know if you know what this bird is. I'm sure you know what this is. It's a peacock, of course. And as with many birds, it's the males who have the gorgeous feathers. It's the males who do the dressing up. And this is a male frigate bird. And what frigate birds do to display to the females, to say to the females, hey girls, I'm rather gorgeous, is that they blow up their big red throats. And when you see them, they're seabirds, tropical seabirds. And they nest very often in trees, in mangrove swamps next to the sea. And they look like great big peculiar fruit hanging in the tops of these trees with their big red throats out. They're one of my favourite birds. All shapes and colours, but one word tells us what they are. It's bird. Now, have a good look at that picture and see if you can tell what all those different sorts of birds are. And I'm not going to tell you because I'm sure you can work it out. And if you can't work it out, you can go onto the Graphegg Books website and you can find a list of all the birds in this book and then find out more about them. Okay, so are you limbered up? Are you ready to have a go at doing this really, really quickly? Okay. Beak and feather, nest and wing, flap and peck and hop and sing. They all add up to just one word. Can you say it? Yes, it's bird. Very good. Teeny tiny, flitting round, or huge and walking on the ground, perching high up in a tree, or gliding far, far out to sea, hooting in the darkest night, or warbling in the dawn's first light. All so different, just one word tells us what they are. It's bird. Beaks that sift or sow or grab, and feet that paddle, cling or stab, with wings for flapping, soaring, swooping, or underwater, loop the looping, with fancy tails and heads with crests, with plumes and funny blow-up chests. All shapes and colours, but one word tells us what they are. It's bird. And at the end of this book, there's also a little puzzle so that you can match up the bird to the nest. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.